this evening. First, President Dr. Irfaan Ali announces a new ferry service connecting Guyana, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago. This service, managed by Carry Cargo Incorporated, aims to boost regional trade and food production. Stay tuned for details on this exciting story. Next, the ongoing deadlock between the Ghana Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education continues with no resolution in sight. We'll bring you the latest updates on the teachers' strike and its impact on the education system. Today marks 1 year since the tragic Mahdia Secondary School dormitory fire that claimed the lives of 20 children. We'll reflect on the community's ongoing effort to heal and rebuild and the proposal for a Fire Victim Awareness Day. Stay tuned for more on this summer anniversary. In a call for justice, Avalon and Reshma Jagmandan seek answers for their son's fatal shooting by an unlicensed security guard. We'll delve into their plea for a thorough investigation and accountability. And finally, in regional news, Venezuela's opposition candidate, Edmundo Gonzalez, promises political freedom ahead of the upcoming presidential election. We'll have the details on his pledge and its potential impact on the country. Stay with us for these stories and more. Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for May 21st, 2024. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. First up, President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali announced that a new ferry service connecting Guyana, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago will soon operate out of Perico Region 3. The service, managed by Carry Cargo Incorporated, was incorporated in Guyana in March and aims to facilitate the movement of goods, especially food and people. During a visit to Bonasika Creek, President Ali emphasized the government's commitment to increasing food production in the region, aligning with CARICOM's goal to reduce extra-regional food imports by 25% by 2025. The ferry service will transport increased agricultural output of ground provision, vegetables, and fruits from Region 3 to the wider Caribbean market. The ferry will use the Galleon Passage vessel from Trinidad and Tobago, which is expected to start operations within 3 months. This initiative addresses long-standing inter-regional transportation issues and supports CARICOM's focus on regional food security and trade enhancement. Now, a different story making headlines. Talks between the Ghana Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education on Monday ended without resolution, prompting teachers to continue their protests today. GTU President Dr. Mark Light stated that the deadlock remains over the time frame for negotiations and interim payments. The GTU has a long history of advocating for teachers' rights, but this current strike, lasting over 40 days, highlights significant challenges. The union has been negotiating a multi-year proposal for improved salaries and benefits since 2019, but no agreement has been reached. Recent meetings with Chief Labor Officer yielded minimal progress, and the Ghana Teachers Union criticized the ministry's lack of commitment. The ongoing strike by teachers has sparked concerns about the potential impact on the quality of education, particularly with the ministry's decision to cancel final term submissive assessments, adding to the controversy. The GTU, in its call for the government to show greater commitment to resolving the issue, is also urging its members to stand united in their fight for their fair compensation and improved working conditions, demonstrating the strength of the union's resolve. On a different note, commuters using the Mackenzie-Linden Bridge can look forward to smoother travel and reduced congestion as construction on the new 4-lane bridge, valued at US $35 million, is scheduled to commence in August. The Ministry of Public Works confirmed that the new bridge will be constructed at the current bridge's location, aiming to enhance connectivity and efficiency for commuters. China Railway Construction Corporation Limited will spearhead this significant project, involving the construction of a 220-meter-long precast concrete bridge equipped with essential safety features such as lighting. The construction plan includes traffic diversion measures to separate construction zones from public roadways, detour roads, temporary toll stations, and emergency access routes to safeguard workers and commuters. Coordination of facility and utility services relocation will facilitate seamless construction progress. The new Mackenzie-Wismar Bridge is a transportation project and a strategic move to bolster trade between Guyana and Brazil. This bridge will enhance connectivity and position the region as a key player in international commerce, paving the way for significant economic advancement. Stick around when we return. Parents seek justice for son fatal shooting by unlicensed guard, and nation remembers Madi's school fire 1 year later.
Experience more than award-winning speed.
Way more.
Get the best that LTE has to offer on Digicel, officially the fastest mobile network in Guyana. Ookla, the company behind Speedtest, recognizes Digicel as the best mobile network in Guyana. With the best LTE experience and the fastest data speeds, experience it all with Digicel, the award-winning network for everyone, everywhere.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny?
I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Fellow TikToker followers, he is credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all of these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, white spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you wanna know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, jerk seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Furnishing your home or office has never been easier. Here at Kissoon's, our inventory of locally made and imported furniture, offered at amazing prices, will leave you wanting more. From vinyl, floor rugs and carpets, bedroom, dining and living room sets, mattresses, pillows, office desk, chairs and filing cabinets, outdoor benches and tables. We have a piece of furniture for every room imaginable in your home or office. Check out our flagship store at Industrial Site Rijnveld or one of our branches in New Amsterdam, Port Morant, Riverton and Camp Street. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 50 years.
Speak clearly with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's best for your eyes. Our smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Middle Street, Georgetown, telephone 226-1082.
Welcome back. Avalon and Reshma Jaganandan are seeking justice for their 18-year-old son Jared Jaganandan, who was fatally shot on March 21, 2024. The Jaganandans, in a press release today, alleged that an unlicensed security guard from Calibres Security Incorporated shot their son The family noted that Jared, who was employed at Shaft Auto Sales Incorporated at the time of the incident, was killed under circumstances that reveal gross negligence by both the security firm and the auto sales company. Despite the passage of 2 months, no charges have been filed and the police investigation remains incomplete. The Jaganandans call for a thorough investigation and accountability for the involved parties. They express concerns about the potential evasion of justice by those responsible and emphasize the need for legal and civil action to ensure justice for their son. In other news, today marks 1 year since a devastating fire tore through the female dormitory of Mahdia Secondary School in Region 8, claiming the lives of 20 children and leaving many others injured and traumatized. In the wake of the tragedy, efforts to heal and rebuild have been ongoing, but the profound loss and grief are still keenly felt by the community. Additionally, strides have been made to enhance safety measures in dormitories nationwide, ensuring the well-being of children in educational facilities across the country. In honor of the 20 young lives lost in the tragic incident, Minister of Home Affairs Robertson Ben has proposed the establishment of a Fire Victim Awareness Day. Fire stations nationwide held a moment of silence to honor those who have suffered or perished in fires. This observance serves as a powerful reminder of the impact of fires and the need for ongoing vigilance and support for fire safety and recovery efforts. The day is being marked by reflections on the losses, solidarity with victims, families, and survivors, and renewed commitment to fire prevention and safety education. The bravery of firefighters and first responders was also commended. Citizens are encouraged to take proactive fire prevention measures to avert future tragedies. Don't go away after the break. Japan launches first whaling ship in 70 years, and Haiti's main international airport reopens after nearly 3 months.
Not a single bar of service.
Not with us. Digicel officially has the best mobile coverage in Guyana. Ookla, the company behind Speed Test, recognizes Digicel as the network with the best mobile coverage in Guyana. Be it in Aishalton or in Etteringban, we got you covered.
Digicel, the award-winning network for everyone, everywhere.
Welcome to Fortune Investment Company, your #1 eco-friendly cleaning and janitorial company in Guyana. At Fortune Investment Company, we specialize in commercial and residential cleaning. Whether it's your home or office, our experienced team is detail-focused and take pride in providing excellent services to make your spaces sparkle. Restaurants and kitchen cleaning? Aren't you tired of hearing your chef complain? Keep your culinary spaces spotless and hygienic with our dedicated maintenance services. Floor scrubbing and polishing? Elevate the look of your home or business. Give your floors a new lease on life with our professional scrubbing and polishing. But that's not all. We also offer power washing and steam cleaning. Say goodbye to dirt and moss. Our power washing services will leave your surfaces looking brand new. Revitalize your carpets, mattresses, and chairs with our thorough steam cleaning services. When you want someone to clean your space with care and without the unhealthy chemicals, you want Fortune Investment Company. Call us now at 646-0405 or 689-7558 or 639-6365 or visit us at 3430 Jacksonville Housing Scheme, North Rumville, to schedule your cleaning and janitorial services. Visit our business pages at Fortune Investment Company to learn more about our services and promotion. Fortune Investment Company, where cleanliness meets perfection, because a clean space is a happy space. And remember, we do the dirty works while you stay clean.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Sneakily with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's best for your eyes. How smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Middle Street, Georgetown, telephone 226-1082.
Furnishing your home or office has never been easier. Here at Kissoon's, our inventory of locally made and imported furniture, offered at amazing prices, will leave you wanting more. From vinyl, floor rugs and carpets, bedroom, dining and living room sets, mattresses, pillows, office desk, chairs and filing cabinets, outdoor benches and tables. We have a piece of furniture for every room imaginable in your home or office. Check out our flagship store at Industrial Site Rijnveld or one of our branches in New Amsterdam, Port Morant, Riverton and Camp Street. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 50 years.
Welcome back. Now we take a look at what's happening in the region and around the world. Haiti's Toussaint-Louverture International Airport reopened Monday after nearly 3 months of closure due to gang violence. The reopening aims to alleviate shortages of medication and supplies, with only local carrier Sunrise Airways currently operating flights. US-based airlines are expected to resume service by late May or early June. The airport's closure has severely impacted travel, with only Cap Haitian's airport operational but inaccessible due to gang-controlled roads. The violence, which began in late February, has resulted in over 2,500 casualties. Former Prime Minister Ariel Henry resigned, and a transitional council seeks to restore order. U.S. and international forces are expected to assist soon. Venezuela's opposition candidate has promised political freedom during a rally ahead of July's presidential election. Edmundo Gonzalez says he will ensure that all political parties enjoy their rights if he becomes president. Al Jazeera's Alexandra Rapieti reports.
Make her way through a river of excited supporters, Venezuela's opposition leader Maria Corina Machado is showing her star power despite having been banned from running against President Nicolás Maduro in July's presidential elections. She's campaigning across the country in support of 74-year-old presidential candidate Edmundo González, who she describes as a good and honest man.
Today we ask each of you and all Venezuelans who are here today and throughout the country to vote united on July 28th for Edmundo as President of the Republic. We will win.
Saturday was the first time supporters got to see them together on the campaign trail. González, a little-known but well-respected former diplomat, was chosen by the opposition in April after Venezuela's Supreme Court upheld a ban against Machado despite a landslide victory in the opposition primaries. González promised that if elected, he will ensure political rights in the country and urged the military to uphold the constitution.
To those who still believe in the government, I guarantee a peaceful transition in which all political forces will be able to exercise their rights within the framework of the Constitution. To the National Armed Forces, you play a fundamental part in the security of all of us, being guarantors of institutions under the Constitution.
Recent surveys show that more than 50% of voters back González, and 2/3 want to see change in a country reeling from years of economic and political crisis. Opposition figures accuse the Maduro's government of constant abuses, illegal arrests, and intimidation against the opposition, and making it difficult for people to register to vote. On Thursday, the government closed the Recreo Hotel in the city of Victoria to prevent opposition figures from staying there before Saturday's event. President Maduro is also taking to the streets to campaign for his re-election. Polls say he faces an uphill battle in a vote that could end the Socialist Party's 25 years in power. But many are wondering if the regime will indeed allow fair elections and hand over the offices of state to someone else. Alessandro Ampietti, Al Jazeera.
Internationally, William Lai Ching-te has been sworn in as president of Taiwan in a ceremony that included a 21-gun salute, as he later praised the self-governing island's democracy and urged China to stop its intimidation. Al Jazeera's Katrina Yu reports.
Lai Ching-te is a doctor turned politician, former vice president, and now the president of Taiwan. The leader was sworn in on Monday, months after his party won an unprecedented third consecutive presidential term. His inauguration celebrations were joyful, but Lai's speech carried a somber message for Beijing.
I urge China to stop intimidating Taiwan politically and militarily, and to take on the global responsibility with Taiwan to work hard on maintaining peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, and ensure the world is without the fear of war breaking out.
Beijing considers the island a rogue Chinese territory and cut official communication with its government in 2016. China's Taiwan Affairs Office says Lai's comments revealed his true nature as a Taiwan independence worker.
Taiwan independence is a dead end, no matter under what guise or what banner. Pursuing Taiwan independence and secession is doomed to fail.
Lai has called for dialogue with Beijing. China's answer has been to send several People's Liberation Army fighter jets across the Taiwan Strait's median line, an unofficial boundary Beijing does not recognize. The incursions have become increasingly routine, pushing Lai to pledge more funding for Taiwanese forces and move closer to the United States, its most important ally. Former U.S. officials attended the inauguration, as well as representatives from the 12 nations maintaining diplomatic relations with Taiwan. That list has dwindled in recent years as more countries opt for ties with Beijing. Lai faces challenges domestically too. His Democratic Progressive Party lost its parliamentary majority in the January election, fueling scuffles in the government chamber against law reforms. Lai Ching-te's determination to continue Taiwan's democracy is seen as an act of defiance against Beijing. It considers the island's return to mainland control inevitable. Lai says he will work to maintain the status quo, neither bowing to nor provoking Beijing. But Chinese officials say his closeness to Washington sends a dangerous signal. On Monday, Lai received 2 symbols of presidential power, seals brought to Taiwan after the Republican government lost the Chinese Civil War and fled there in 1949. He's promised to be a strong leader for Taiwan's future, but he won't escape the complex history of its past. Katrina Yu, Al Jazeera, Beijing.
Finally, a new Japanese whaling ship has set sail on its first trip, fueling the controversy over Tokyo's continued support for the consumption of whale meat. Al Jazeera's Rob McBride reports.
A highly controversial vessel for many, for most people in the Japanese whaling port of Shimonoseki, the Kange Maru is a source of civic pride.
It's great because it's so big. Also, it's equipped with its own processing facility where the meat can be refrigerated. It's like a factory.
In 2019, in the face of international opposition, Japan allowed the resumption of whaling in its home waters to meet continued local demand. But with a crew of 100 and a range of 13,000 kilometers, this ship's arrival has raised the possibility of Japan resuming its hunt of whales in the Antarctic Ocean.
Whales are an important food resource, and like other marine living resources, they should be used sustainably, based on scientific evidence. I believe it is important to inherit traditional food culture in Japan.
Japan recently added another species to the list of whales that are allowed to be hunted.
Eating whale meat is part of Japanese people's identity. It's similar to how indigenous people in Alaska eat seals and the Australians eat kangaroos.
In pursuing tradition, this vessel brings modern sophistication. It plans to catch 200 whales on its first voyage, equipped with a long-range drone to help it do so, covering vast expanses of the furthest oceans. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera.
This brings us to the end of the regional and global news coverage. Up next is the 3-day weather forecast. And that's FTV2 Headline News for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can tune in tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for a rebroadcast and at 7 p.m. for more news. Until then, please take care of yourself and each other.